Welcome back to Class Culture. Oh, the voice is voicing. How was your day today? Today is was my Saturday. And I took a break, sort of, kind of, because Fleet Weekend, they call it Fleet Week, but it's Fleet Weekend, is this weekend. It's going to be a lot of walking, a lot of talking, a lot of hydrating, a lot of shower, a lot of bernicing, a lot of vlogging. So we ready. hmm we ready. I took the whole weekend off because I'm employed and on the road to retirement, over a year and a half out. So I'm taking, because I'm earning time. I'm like, well, this is never going to end because I'm earning time. But they're like, at least you're knocking it off. I'm like, okay. So I'm taking time off to do events and to provide content. Yeah. What did I put in the chat? Yeah. I'm providing a caliber of content, aka playlists, and growing my channel organically. And this is the me edition of the Vlogtober of the 2024. Because next year would be too late. It would be so close to my retirement and other things I got going on. It's too late. I'm like, okay, I can do it this year. And boy, were my people happy. They were like, finally. I'm like, excuse me. Excuse me. Don't, I can hear you. Do that in the other room. Okay. Ageism is a thing. They think you can't hear. I can hear around the corner right now with the windows and the door closed. What was that? In the middle of the night when you do them, you know, hearing eyeballs back and forth, you're like, huh? Yeah, I heard that. Anyway, back to me, Gigi. This is going to be a good one for me because I bit the bullet, put on my blue dress, jumped down the rabbit hole with Alice and the foolery and the la of the content creating. And I went to all 5 of my YouTube channels and I finally updated all my links. And I'm going to show you that. And I got some other visuals. And then we're going to get out of here because this is my Saturday night. I am going to share now I did share my September spooky, scary movie list. Now I'm going to share my October spooky movie list because I started watching them. I'm on the 5th one. Betty Davis is my girl. Okay. So I put a couple of murder mysteries and things, not all ghoulish. And then in November, I'm going to share an action. They're all free on YouTube. Just a movie list, a movie playlist. Because you remember HUGz ago how we started out? I'll show you on the playlist. I started out, shout out to Mr. Carruthers, Mr. William, our sexy senior citizen out here that supports and shares and cares. And knows how to love in the agape, pure God way, that's the type of energy I like. Okay. And now he's doing playlists. He's doing music. So I hope I inspired him a little bit. But I like me and Michael Jackson and the 5, you got to separate and do your own thing. Well, get back on track, basically. Now, when I went back and looked at matters, I said, yeah, because got the degree in 17, moved back to Northern California in 19, pandemic in 20. So we'll round it up to about 5 years actually in the industry. And that's how it takes when you're planning a new business, when you're opening a new storefront, when you're opening up a brick and mortar, when you're investing in a venture. 3 or 4 years, it gets off the ground. You'll start leveling up. It'll start evening. It will even out, right? And then eventually you're in the green. How you doing, Red Wings? See that rhyme? Right on time. Okay, shout out to the 313. Now, I know there's a bunch of nonsense going on. Everybody's welcome. It's clean slate. I've always had an open chat. You can indulge, engage, let me know what's going on. Be you, boo. But this is the number 9 Vlogtober, where you vlog every day something. Now, on this playlist, the caliber of content of this playlist, the Vlogtober, you saw what had happened. Now, 2022 was a doozy for Gigi Darling. And then 2023, I had lots of job opportunities. So here we are in 2024. So I'm going to use the whole year to add more things on this playlist. Okay. There are people on YouTube that are Halloween every day. So the information is massive, all the stuff I want to put on here. So I'm going to start uploading shorts this year regarding, spooky, Halloweeny, the mysterious, that type of energy, So boom, boom, boom. It's just going to be ongoing, 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 Tigers are in the playoffs. Okay. Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yes. I know. Look, I get so nervous because, I'm here in San Francisco, but I'm always for my Lions. I'm always for my Dallas. And I root for everybody. May the best team and sports person win. And yeah, I'm nervous. That's exciting. I'm super excited. Yes. Hashtag 313. Because you know how we do. San Francisco, I don't know. Look, I'm like, are the Niners going to move to Vegas too? Did you hear the A's are moving to Vegas? Yeah. So the Raiders then left. The A's is gone. Huh? Okay. So they keep going to the Super Bowl and not bringing home the trophy. And then they play these other games with these other scrubs, and they be having 40 points on the scoreboard. Somebody needs to come off the field with a missing arm. Okay, when you're in the playoffs, it's gladiator time. Okay, blood on helmets, teeth missing. Okay, come on now. I'm so sick of they did that in 2020. They did it last year. I'm over it. Okay. So if I want to root for somebody else, I deserve to, because this Sunday they did it again. Lost the game in the last 3 minutes. I'm over it. Okay, I'm yelling. I'm mad. Okay, back to Gigi. But yeah, we're doing really good. So shout out to the Tigers. My uncles would shoot you in the foot if you bothered them while they were watching the game. They grew up in that era, in the Negro League baseball era. So that was their whole get down. They would watch it every day, all day. They would watch newscasts from 6 a.m. and after the sports event until 10. Yeah, the wife would come in with the meal and back out quietly, because that was their thing. And they both moved to Southern California and they hung out together and, lived their goldens. And that's what we're going to do. But anyway, back to Gigi. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Now, I hope you have been enjoying Epis 1 through 8. Okay, because they're over on the Epis 1 through 8 are over on the caliber of the content called the playlist over on the community tab. Okay, this is class culture, where I focus on me and I grow organically and I provide content that is evergreen, and I will demonstrate that during this one. This is a busy one. See, I don't think people have ever been in a business meeting, an executive mind meld, and positions of purpose and power. And that's okay. I wish them well. And thank you for my flowers, Red Wings hockey, because I know it's a lot. Well, I heard it ain't a lot going on. So, when the elite have to go down in the bottom of the barrel and, exterminate and whatever roach is left and have content about that, then I'm okay. I'm doing good. Moving right along. Okay, so let's go to what I have been doing in the last 24 hours. I've got my CNN on, I got two devices on, I got a storm chaser, and I got a local news. We are in real time. Shout out to Future and Beyond. Shout out to the replay crews. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Watching Milton, and he ain't even hit land, and I was up all night. I'm like, who am I'm excited. I love social media. The power of social media is amazing. I love it. I'm happy. I enjoy YouTube, and I love my healthy channel, and I'm going to continue to grow it on my own with the support. Shout out to all my subscribers and supporters and people who believe in me and supporting in me and say, yeah, you ain't got to be on fuck shit, girl. Do your thing. It's time. We understand. You graduate. You help your husband with the 2 movies. It's on YouTube. Like you said, it's gonna be. You're here. You learned the process. You learned the social medias. You learned the software. Now, even Polish Bob said, do you now? It's your turn. We got you. Even his people got my back. They're waiting. They're like, we can do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I had to go get a JOB in the REALLIFE and get my, the experience on. You got, honey, are you okay? You got to get hired, right? And like I said, when I opened the show, if you want to be a baker, you open a bakery. If you are lucky enough to have your own business instead of work for somebody else under a sous chef or whatever, it's going to take about 3 or 4 years to master your craft. Okay, it's 2025. Let's go. Let's go. But even though Polish Bob was 60 when he did his first movie, okay, I am 60 now, but I'm gonna get my retirement, so that's a year and a half. So it all evens out. We're peers. I'm gonna live to 100, so we got 40 Halloweens to celebrate. I'm okay, and I'm gonna keep my health, and that's another thing. Stay healthy. Last night I was up all night, not trying to get lucky. I was working. Are you gonna see the the fruits of my labors that will pay off and work? So because when I'm asleep, the bots are working, the YouTube is working, the Google's is working, the ads are saying, can we use this video? Can we use it? No, Deirdre, you was cussing too much. We can't use that video. Okay, so moving right along. I know that. I was on focus shit. I know that, but it's a new day. And what had happened in the merge, I ain't 2.0, I ain't 1.0. I'm original. I say, you know what? It's time. Time to make a change. Okay, it's not even a change. It's just time for me. If you look at, let's just say, Sean Bradley's YouTube career, he's made music videos, he's traveled and things like. I've already done that. So now I'm focusing on me. Mother music videos, QB music videos, Heidi Fly music videos, Kaya music video. You know what I'm saying? So it got to, Armand, it got to the point where they had to pivot. They didn't leave YouTube. They wasn't part of no merge because they would never go down in the barrel. You go up the ladder. Yeah, it was on fuck shit. But okay, it was a lot going on. How can somebody said something about a book or a mini series. Nobody can do it. They just gonna have to look on my channel. My shit is up, but they just gonna have to engage organically. Now you have people that will lie and spin narratives and lie roast. They don't last. They're still on. They're still. I bet you they spent 8 hours. I've spent 8 hours scrubbing my channels, but they spent 8 hours yesterday watching other people. I don't do that. I didn't even do that when I was group 10. Shout out to group 9. I followed a storyline. How can, no wonder, I used to wonder why people in Avatar comment sections live saying what's going on. I don't know. Well, you're watching 15 people at once. Obviously, no wonder you can't follow a storyline. I'm not a sound bite. I cannot be explained in 5 seconds flat. And who wants that? You can't even explain a worm in 5 seconds. What are we doing? So yeah, I'm not going to lower and diminish and sacrifice, okay, everything that I've earned. And shout out to Google for every we gonna hit 600,007. Am I saying that? 607,000 views, I'm sure, by the end of this month. That is the only signal and good omen I need. All solo doloed. Yeah. I never, and I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm not definitely not beefing with anybody less than 500,000 views. Sorry, you got to put in the work. I am not easy pickings. I'm not I don't, whoever sends people over here as a fresh target. Oh yeah, go after that. They don't like you because they know I'm gonna eat you up. And I don't even have to do it live. I can just close everything up, sit on my devices, and flag you down. I heard somebody's on their second flag. 5 4. I moved my video out. I said, yeah, I probably won't even have to address it. Shout out to group 10. Yeah, it's getting to the point where I'm glad I don't know this person. I'm glad I'm not in visuals with this person. I'm glad it don't matter no more. Okay, because I would love to meet y'all, those who think they are on my level. And would you want to go into Hollywood? Okay, I'll be there next week. Just let me know where to meet you. We'll have coffee. Yeah, what do you like? Sugar in your coffee? What do you like? Black? I'll have it ready. The coffee's on me. Okay. So no more reindeer games, no more games. Period. I've never played games. Even if when I found myself sitting next to people playing games, I was just waiting for them just to see what move they was gonna make, and it was quite boring. And they lost, crashed out, or they don't even come on here no more, which is sad. Okay, I know what I'm made of. Still here. And when I click live, there was a couple people that I'm subscribed to live, but nobody in the merge. I'm not was live or I'm interested in. I don't give a fuck. Now they've resorted to clickbait. And I'm like, no, I've never clickbaited anybody. Never. So let's get on with the get down. Up on panels, lying all night, trying to get people to hate someone else. It's quite interesting because they swear they're for black people. They swear. So my next project, before I demonstrate what I've been up to, will be to go to each one of my wonderful pages and make sure that the first thing people see in that first sentence is what applies to either GG or the purpose of that platform. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Let me make sure this is on my, no, because these are my reminders, y'all. Not my confessions, but my reminders. Yes, that's my to-do list. So, like the first thing I want them to come do over here is go straight to I put Instagram on all of them. That might change in the future, but we're about to go here. The about page, when you hit more, that here. Why do I got that there? Oh, I said I was going to do something. No, I ain't going to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so moving right along. And thank you, Google's, because every month Google's tells real content creators your analytics and how people found you. Yeah, they didn't find me from somebody's panel. They didn't find me from somebody's chat. They didn't find me from somebody's hate train. They didn't find me from somebody's group phone text. They didn't find me from two people being on the phone hating. They don't yeah, that I don't, it don't matter. I'm going to show you what matters to me. This I matter. Why you mad? I matter to Google. Okay, why? Because I make them money. Okay, now why did my chat go away? Oh, you know why? Because I'm in my girl. I just back chatted myself. Sure. I why? Because I make them money, and we will demonstrate that. Okay, here we go. I literally back chatted myself. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna lie bake, and I'm gonna watch a hurricane and tornado shenanigans. Why now? Why can't black people? They should all black people who don't want to work should be out in cars with the hurricane being storm chasers. There is one person on YouTube right now with 500,000 people watching, and all they doing is driving down the street in the rain because they not tough. They scared, and they're not veterans. Okay, so yeah. Now, if I did that, oh, she crazy, but oh, she got 500,000. Girl, everybody in the merge will be out on the street. Yeah. Go do something you good at, because I've been doing stuff I like for 60 years. I do whatever I like. Okay. That's when you know that I don't know. I just feel like they're reverted back to tribal mentality. Living in the hut, one person go get the deer and they all sit and wait in the hut, and the man come back, throw the dead carcass, somebody clean it and they chop it up, and at night, up all night in one place at the fireside, trying to get a little bite of the gaminess of the salmonella. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all, that's not elevation. And it's okay. It was cute for a minute, but yeah, moving right along. Now let's show. It's crazy. Still subscribe, still watch from the clouds, but I'm like, oh hell no. And then these new people they put on thinking we're supposed to respect. Okay, they don't want to talk to the old heads, the originators, the big dog, the sector creators. Then they put on new people because they moderator. We don't know that person. That person haven't put in no work. What are you doing? Bitch, bye. I'm not watching that. What do you do? Oh, this person, we're gonna put this person on stage. Okay, then everybody left. Sure. I don't know. They just don't want to listen. And I like, hey, all warnings have been put out that don't even try to get at. It's too late. It's even too late now. I don't want to talk to nobody. Not about that bullshit. Not about if it ain't got nothing to do with me. If somebody's lying, I will get on my knees and pray, and it's God matters. How about that? God matters to me, because when I don't hear what any evil somebody spot, if number one, I don't hear it. Number two, I'm not going to go looking for it. Number three, it's done. It's over. It's late. Okay. So on my, let me make sure I got the right one, Class Culture in Flux, which is my backup channel to this channel. Okay. And I was thinking to myself, what do I do with it? Because I just don't want a backup channel just to have a backup channel. I'm a good girl. I don't have strikes. My channel's clean. I know how to follow guidelines. I'm not on here spewing hate and animosity and envy and lurking. I don't do any of that. I don't need to. I just follow an organic storyline. If it's funny, it's funny. If it's interesting. If it's juicy, if it's tea. I want tea in the first 10 minutes. If y'all consider yourself dropping tea and it's an hour has passed, you've lost all credibility in my book. That's not. Can you imagine watching the news for a whole hour before they even tell us anything? Are you okay? The news is 30-minute news is only 20 minutes. Why? Because they got commercials. They come on, they sit at the desk and they say, this is what happened. This is what not, I'm going to do this if you don't do that. I'm going to do, and then 2 weeks later, they still waiting for the, I'm going to do that. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. It's trash. Okay, next. Yeah, you know how people on auditions on the stage. Next. You got 30 seconds. Next. Woo. This was a rabbit hole in the bowels of Hades. Okay, I knew it was going to be. I was like, you know what? If I don't do this tomorrow, like last night was my Friday night. I said, if I don't do this tonight, it ain't going to get done. It's going to be mid-November. I know me. I know me. So I went to all 8 of my YouTube channels. They're down below on my main homepage. Hopefully, I'll show it to you. And done. Because I literally had to play Jenga. Is that the right word? Jenga? I don't know. Is that the right word? Yeah. Is that the name of that game? Anyway, it was tough. Because, for instance, I don't need to put class culture influx on class culture influx about page. That's dumb, right? And all of them started out with my IG because we're going to start. I'm trying to get my 1,000 over there. Where am I at now on my IG? So it's all about cross. Shout out to my son. It's all about cross pollination. I'm at 943. So if I got to have a nip slip, if I got to interview Shaka Khan, I'm going to get my 1,000 by the end of this year. I'm going to get my 3,000 here, and I'm going to get my 1,000. Everybody should set goals. If you don't make your goal, sit yourself down, do a self-evaluation, just like they do in real life when you are employed. Okay? And figure it out. I'm going to have to kidnap Jovi Beauty and put her on my panel. I don't know. We're going to make it happen. Okay. I'm a stalk AT2 on the Bay Bridge or something. Yeah, I'm going to get my 3,000. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Okay. So here, my links are all cleaned up. Sorry, my hair came down. Let's put a pin in that. So on this, you can put 14 links. So let me get out of Instagram. Okay. Get out of Instagram and come back to where we are. So yeah, I like that. I like how they're all together. Even though sometimes it don't make sense to me, it's making sense to me. And all of them end on the website. Okay. So yeah, and I put all these little, hodgepodgers down here. It just looks better to me when like all the Facebooks are together, all the YouTubes are together. And I want people to go to my IG and my X. I want to say Twitter so bad. So what is my goal for my Twitter? Let's go see it on my phone. I can do whatever I like. Okay. I think that's a problem with a lot of people here. They don't really know. They're just socializing because they ain't rising. That's all they got, and it's fun to them, and they like to lie and hate and spew venom and wonder why they don't get no blessings. Who cares? What are they at? See, every time I get into Twitter, things they just pop up. So I have a 263 followers. I know the only thing I got to do is start posting more of my cosplay over there. That's all. And obviously films and things like that in the future. But yeah, it'll happen. But yeah, I'm excited. I was stuck at 99 for 2 years, so it's just about engagement. So that's why so I'm happy with that. Let's say, I don't know, I don't want to get crazy. 400 on the X. 400 by the end of the year. And then after that, I'll just be totally focused on retiring and content creating in all my shows here. Well, we're merch and marketing. That's next year. In 2025, we will be alive. Okay. And in 2025, we will be alive. And that's merch and marketing, which is going to be super fun. Lots of fun. Oh, what can I spell after 8 p.m.? It's something, what's going on? Your body is like, sit the fuck down. And marketing. If something is spelled wrong, I don't care. Okay. I love watching and reading old shows and movies and things like that, and they misspell shit all the time. Sure. So that's number one. So we're going to keep that open in the background for me because I'm going to start working on the verbiage, like I said. Okay, so what's next? Let's go next. So yeah, there's a lot of you have to be committed. Okay, if you're not committed, if I can go to somebody's channel and determine, okay, you're not on my level, you're not committed, you really don't care, you're just using that YouTube channel to beef and to get attention from other chatters and other supporters and other subscribers. You're not doing it on your own. It's like a mob, group, gang, plantation, step in line, follower mentality. I get that. But is it working? I don't know. Don't know. I'm doing something else. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be that 3 years from now because I need to see and I can come back down and move around and have fun. Why? Because I am established. How about that? I am established since 2013. People want me to go visit Wiley. I'm like, it's probably let Wiley get well, and then we'll figure things out. What this is probably the best thing for my vlog father. It really is. It's unfortunate, and I wish it could have been different, and I wish he would have hung on and listened to all of his supporters, because obviously why is it the person you pick to be the most trusted, move in their house, just turn their back on, just flip? I'm like, wow, that must hurt. It's like you put yourself in harm's way. No. Somebody was talking about NDAs and licenses and contracts and shit. You can't even get near me in real life unless your piece of paper is signed first. I sign maybe like 6 NDAs a month. They don't even let you in the room. You don't even talk about what to talk about is. It's too late. And the MRFer ain't gonna copy what you was doing before because that wasn't their plan. Their plan was to get you hemmed up and stop you and extort. Yeah, that's what the blacks, because that's where they came from. The whole black sector was all about extortion. That's all. And planning and plotting and showing the people a car accident so they can buy them a new one. That's all that was. We saw that from the gate. It was lousy. That's not real business. It's just lousy. And then I'll go over to their page and all their people they engage with, and I compare them to what I got and to what I'm doing and how solid I am with all my goings on, and it don't measure up. That is the definition and the purpose of the word caliber. It's not comparing with anyone else. It's what, okay, let me I put it in my phone, because you know how you want to make up your own definition and shit, because people be pissing you off. And I know how to gag and drag. A kind of measurement that can describe either the level of a person's ability or the diameter of a gun barrel. I like both. Okay, it's not pitting me against somebody else. It's what is, that's why I was like, well, what measuring, your measuring stick is too small. Okay, yeah, see, I could go right back into character on that one. And that ain't even fake phony. That's who I am in real life, in my southern voice, because it's a whole nasty hurricane called Milton, and I hope y'all ain't there no more. Okay. I was like, you're using it wrong. Hi, my name is Deirdre. I am extremely intelligent. Okay, that's, use the word compare, not caliber. Just stop acting like you smart. So I did this one. This is the filmmaker one, which was exciting because I finally did my playlist. I'm going to show you on this one. And I can get that in the, see, should I podcast it? I don't know if they let you podcast when you haven't hit a certain amount. So maybe I'll discover that tonight, because that's what the AIs are doing. I could podcast my whole channel. I could podcast Let It Rip. I could podcast Thursdays. I could baby. But I'm taking my time because I'm watching how they rack up the views, and I don't want them taking it away. I think they fixed it because I put a lot of stuff on members only. Shout out to my members. And I don't see the number decrease. Like if you were to put 5 videos over there, you would lose 500 views. So I think they figured it out. Hey, my couture bae. Now that is a superstar. That is an established content creator. That is a content creator that content creators make content about because they watch her content. It is a pleasure doing business with you, Couture Bay. I am honored to be your moderator. Thank you for allowing me. Okay, that's a golden mod stick over there. See, they don't get it. See, I'm production. I'm in the executive building. I'm at the boardroom table. Couture Bay, they better be glad I don't want to be the star. Okay, I would stunt. Couture Bay would call 911 on me for she doing too much. Okay. It's a complete honor. And I recognize it. We recognize our purpose. So thank you. Okay, because somebody tried to make, well, you ain't no moderator over there no more. Thank you, Jesus, because that person crashed out. And then it would have been a sad day on YouTube. Right? We love it. We love it. We love it. I don't know why. I get so sad, like my babe. I don't know why. Girl, I would come live from the jailhouse. I would, baby, because she is so talented. But she'd been through so much, and there's so much hate and so much bother and so much negativity. And so did you know that iBabe had is one of the fewest content creator from the original beef sector, like me, that interviewed Tommy Sotomayor. Did you know that? I mean, she's sexy, so that might have something else to do with it. And you know how doggish she is. But I'm just saying, a lot of people didn't get that. There's a lot going. So whoever was talking about, you better get archives and paperwork and entertainment attorneys, because somebody crashed out that called themselves writing a book, and that didn't go too good. It would have to be something where it's already on the big screen and they can't touch you, or they can't prove. Number one, they take their videos down. See, I got archives. I got files and files and files of screenshots you don't even want to know. You know, I can't even think about it right now. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. Moving right along. Shout out to Group 9. No, I don't miss y'all. I'm getting sleep now. But anyway, yeah, this one I fixed. Now all of them look different. Like I said, I'm not going to share Deirdre Helena Filmmaker on Deirdre Helena Filmmaker. I have to curate how I want people to engage with each platform. You have to guide them. Sometimes you have to guide people without them knowing they're being guided. Because again, and one of my friends told me, they were like, yeah, you're right. I'm not going to say that no more. What you been up to? Stop. Shut up. If Jesus know what I'm doing and he ain't got no eyeballs, bitch, bye. Okay. So yeah, she was like, you were talking to me. I'm like, no, not necessarily, but do you see my point? She was like, yeah, you're right. All we got to do is either come to your channel, go to your IG, or DM. And you don't, they're giving, look, they're giving access to people just because they drop down in the chat. What a Beyonce just after her concert, Renaissance concert, with her bedazzle booty tights on, just jumped in anybody's car and said, "Yeah, let's go and watch the news tonight." Are you okay? So yeah, this looks good. See, and this is another way. And you know, in the future, I will have focus groups and shit like that. But that's when you usually have a product. You've worked on something before you put it out. Like in the film world, they usually choose about 5 or 6 endings, and they have focus groups, and they feed them popcorn and put them somewhere and make them sign secret papers, and they figure out which ending they want. That's why, look, I ain't never thrown a DVD away. I've never thrown a CD away. I'll never throw my VHSs away. I have an old nasty VHS machine. Because the director cuts and the extras you get on the actual DVDs and the shit like that are priceless. I will never, every time they come up with a new DVD player, like in 2023, I buy it. So the old one ain't spitting oil on your shit, right? Whatever. I wish I'd have kept my mom's 8-track, but that was a little bit too far back. Some of those things were smelling a little toxic. I was like, yeah, you probably need to throw that away. Okay, that's not healthy. But now that stuff is coming back. LPs. Baby, I remember when I opened up, this is like 12 years ago. I opened up storage and my son was there. My daughter could make it. And I was just separating, giving, keeping, keepsakes and heirlooms and things. Just organizing. And my son saw all my LPs and he went through each one. He got the ones he wanted. I was like, yeah, I'm not keeping all that. I kept a few, but now you can go to the stores and rebuy stuff. You can go on eBay, Etsy, and bid for them. The one scene I absolutely love is, the last movie on Sex in the City is when her and Mr. Big, before he passed away, which was heartbreaking, but I got it. All good things come to an end. Is during the shutdown, they collected LPs and their whole wall was LP. I say that's going to be me in about 5 years. Watch what I say. And I mean, I was like, that was brilliant. That opening scene, it was brilliant. Okay. So yeah, that's coming to a Gigi Darling show near you. So right now I am looping literally. Okay, my here we go. So I just showed y'all the filmmaker, right? Let me focus. I am looping. I finally made the playlist with all of my college graduate profile, did everything. That's my hand. Videos, best in show. Okay, how many there I got over there? 21 of them, and created everything. You didn't graduate them. That's why I said we started out with like 200 people and only like 30 of us graduated. Okay, and the way they gave classes was round robin. So you might have been in a class as a third year with somebody that just got there a month ago, but that's brilliant because they need you for student projects and homeworks, and you needed them. So if you needed somebody to do your audio, you would get a 1 year. If you needed somebody to do lighting, you would get a 2-week just got there. Because the 3 year, they working on their own project. And then the closer you got to graduation, the more competitive it was. The more you had to keep shit secret. The more you had to close your mouth and giving your idea. And then you get in class and projects and they got your idea up on the screen and you fifth in line. And by the time they show your shit, you look like you was copycatting. Okay, it got vicious. Okay. Yeah, you had to like hide in different rooms. You had to get access to different computers on different days at 6 in the morning because motherfuckers be walking by and trying to see what you're working on. I'm like, y'all little fuck shit, tarded motherfuckers, stealing ass bitches, copycat and shit, bitch. Okay. So yeah, after a while, it got real nasty, and people didn't even talk to each other, just mad and just biting and just saying shit behind you, and then after a while, certain things. What even damn, I got in an argument with one of the professors in the administrative office. The president had to come get me because I cussed that motherfucker out. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, coming in with all my motherfucking credentials, tried to be a nasty camper, big a little light predge, little taste, a little whiff of predge. Okay, oh motherfucker, from the sticks, bitch. I was like, oh, I don't think so. I walked right in that office. I said, oh no, we're gonna talk about it right now. Baby, they had to, y'all already saw one of my professors. Shout out to I gotta reconnect with her. And had my back. She was like, yeah, women in the industry. She said, just get used to it. I said, bitch, I'm in school. I said, I'm already used to it. Hell, I was helping with my man when his films, motherfuckers getting my motherfucker way. Bitch. She was like, oh, you already know. I said, girl, bye. Motherfuckers, even after Bob moved away, I was so sick of hearing the phrase. I almost made a t-shirt, where's Bob? I was so over it. I was like, go over to people. He over there on IG, or that was back then. Now there's health issues now. But yeah, I'm like, he got the same phone number, he got the same email, he got the same Facebook, he got the same IG, he got. I said, oh, he's ignoring you. I said, what do you need? And then they would say what they wanted or what was up. Well, girl, I would get the juice. I would get the tea. Oh, I could tell some stories. I would have to ask permission. There's somebody I want to invite on my page so bad, but I don't know. I ain't gonna pull the trigger because it's a dirty, a demon. He might be dead. I don't know. Oh, he's a nasty one. Ooh, Hollywood is ugly. Back down in the ground, in the dirt. Hurry up and don't tell people who you auditioning for. Don't tell people who you're going to do business with. Don't tell people who you sign papers with until after the deed or what you working on. Oh, it's just some project around the corner. Don't tell nobody nothing. They'll know when you walk in the stage on the Oscars. That's all they need to know. Or when they go over to Variety and see what project you're working on. Or when they go on the, I didn't scrub the all types of places. I was about to say we scrubbed a couple things because I wanted things to not have my name on it. Yeah, I did old nasty, you know, Hitchcock esque. Mm-hmm. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted to pay him homage. I wanted to give my husband that, and I kept a pushing. Oh, nasty cameo. But other than that, I was like, no, because these people are evil. I want my projects with my name on it, and that's that. Because then they would try to come through him to get mine. Ooh, that's a whole story time. But anyway, here is this playlist. Let me copy it. So that's in the algorithms. I don't know. I don't think I can make that a podcast. So each one is labeled. Each one was a project. Each one was a requirement. And I explain exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing. No, they are not. I was a student almost 10 years ago. So what we gave is what we had, and that was it. And they were impressed because, some of them were a little choppy, a little Sesame Street, but that's okay. That wasn't the point. The point was to get in there and do it. It might not be Super Bowl commercial quality. That was not the point. You just got there. Like I said, you were either there for 2 weeks or 3 years about to graduate. So certain parts were even professors would give stuff back to and say, no, Deirdre, you've been here for 3 years. You can step that up. I'm like, oh man, because you just try to slash it through. But you were busy because the last 6 months before you graduated, you were in an internship. You had to intern. And this was my intern project right here on this. Okay. Working for this person. And let me tell you, bitch, bye. I could do a whole story about that human being. Okay, the arm. Okay, that girl, bye. And people had warned me. They were like, "Don't, no, not that one." I'm like, "Why?" No, she tough. She tough. I said, "I'm gonna pick that one." Okay, and yeah, it was hell. It was hell. It was almost like Devil Wear Prada. A devil had a mic in her hand. Okay, that's what I said. The devil had a mic in her hand. The devil had one mic. The devil ain't cute. Okay, I just said it was a lie. I was like, girl. Okay, friend and phone is here. Yeah, you remember that one, yeah. Yeah, everybody, look. Everybody wanted to. I got. Okay, remember when Emily went to Paris? Well, I got to go to all. I got to go to CES. I got to go to NAB. I call it. They say NAB. Magic. All the conventions. I had access to everything. So the devil. What am I? I should interview her. The devil wears gear. Okay, there you go. The devil wears gear. See, that was just off the top of my head. Yeah, the devil. I should interview her, and we should have a KIKI. I should. Smart lady, but bitch, bye. Yeah. I'm getting triggered. So yeah, let me show that. Talking about running around with equipment here, there, show, paperwork, email, coffee. Ooh, wearing black in the heat in the Vegas, bitch. But yeah, I stopped doing that, and then I got hired with the gallery. See, the gallery was more fun. I was supposed to do a commercial. I still owe that man a commercial, and I love art. That's his name, ART. Runs an art gallery. Okay, and he's loved jazz, and he old nasty Russian living in America. But he said I was family because I was married to a Polish Bob. Okay, whatever. They're funny like that. But anyway, and he has to crack me up. I've had the KGB did a whole background on you. I said, and the FBI did one on you too. So we even. Okay, we would laugh our ass off. Good guy. And I was like, when we gonna shoot? No, you better at I got bet, y'all. I was hard to do one thing, and he kept me in the gallery because I was selling art hand over fist. He said the people I've worked for 10 years have not sold that much art. Hand over. He was like, we don't need no commercial, just sell. That's not why I'm here, Art. He was like, I don't care. I had curated so many shows. It was a good time. It was so much fun. I was like, this was just a blessing of a butt. I said, no, this is my mama. And he was like, no, this is jazz. This is Miles Davis brought me a black person that know what they're doing. And we would just laugh. Oh, just a good guy. Just a good guy. But yeah. Good. Those are two people that I could interview. I know they would come. Y'all wouldn't know what we were talking about. We would just be having a conversation. And see, that's another thing. A conversation is between the two people. Is a conversation is not talking about other things. That's a commentary. Anyway, moving right along. Okay. So I finally did that. I'll figure out if I can make that a podcast. Ergo, give the bots and the AI things, algorithms, something to eat. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, these are my not my confessions. These are my calibers. Okay, these ain't my confessions. I ain't got nothing to confess. Yeah, but anyway, ooh, that triggered me. Ooh, child, we could make a movie. I bet she would laugh if I told her that the devil wears gear. Shit, those were some good times, and I was that was what 10 years ago. So I was ooh, the midlife, I was the strongest. I was who I was meant to be. Okay. On my own. Okay, free like a bird in Vegas. Are you kidding me? Go. Ooh, I have where it's I think it's on my Instagram. Where I would have lanyard after lanyard. We got in show after show after show after show. And through her, after I finished the gallery and after I graduated, I was able to just go help the Park Theater open up. And we every show we would just get in, boom, just it is who you know. Sorry, it really is. But yeah, and I tried to get a part-timing at a in a magazine or newspaper, but that didn't really work out because a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of old antebellum going around, if you catch. But yeah, they don't like when you walk in the door with credentials and shit. They don't like that. They don't like it. Shh. It's 2025. I'm alive, and ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Okay. So yeah, I did the class culture beauty. It's looking good in the neighborhood. So yeah, I like that. Again, I'm not going to be doing focus groups until we actually have things to focus on. I am house cleaning, and I'll go to a lot of certain content creators that I was engaged with, and they don't have it's blank. I'm like, girl, you know that I know that you know I'm not taking you seriously. That's what it is. They don't like that type of teaching. Why should I? You're not. You ain't. What? Oh, I thought that was a bug. You were talking. Let me focus for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm busy. So yeah, Queen Charming is looking good, looking good. And I even had to fix names because they were looking weird, and I was tired. And I'm sure a couple things are a little off, but we'll get there. Okay, I'm not going to worry about channel details because a lot of those channels I'm still working on, and it's fun not to focus on one thing. I like the challenge. See, this is a challenge, not sitting in somebody's chat. I've graduated from that. It's time to move forward. And I'm going to show some visuals just for old time's sake. And that'll be this episode of Vlogtober of me. So in 3 years, because look how far back these videos were. That's what I was doing there. This is what I'm doing now. And 3 years from now, I don't know. I'll see you on the red carpet. I don't know. Right? So this is art and craft therapy, IG. Okay. And these jobs they give you, you don't want to leave them. Okay. Let's just say I'm working in a news studio and they pay you good money. And you're doing, and you're good, and you're good. You made it to the top. You got, why would you leave and try to make this? And it's like, it's hard to be a pimp. You got to pull away. You got to work by yourself. You got, it's time. Even Bob said, he said, I did it just to see if I could do it. And I did it. It happened. Okay. You have to have faith in yourself, and you don't accomplish those things in certain areas. You have to. Oh, and I told you guys each page I'm going to be working with that stuff. This is, I just be throwing stuff up there. Now I'm going to focus as if me and Steven are going to be besties. I need him. I don't care if a prostitute says they don't know what I'm about. I care what an executive director with an Oscar or 5 cares about. Catch. Have a nice day. Mm-hmm. So this looks good. I just like when they're all, it's not even matchy. It has to make sense. Okay. But ooh, that really triggered me. I didn't know I'm gonna get triggered like that, but I did, and I survived it. And I did. That was way before that movie. Interns go through hell. I think the teacher that I had just didn't like her. I was like, well, that's a guarantee. If I could survive her, I know I'll graduate. I know I'll do good. I know. She even had an issue with the video I presented in my portfolio. I was like, well, ain't nothing you could do about it. I had actors in my student projects tried to get at me because they were mad because they found out that, now why don't this have what I need? Chill. Here we go. Because they were mad. That's what I'm like, but that's what it's for. What did you think it was for? See, because this is what it is. This let me come in for this. The actors and people you use in your projects can use that for their portfolio so they can go out and get SAG job, do whatever. Okay. What they thought, I can't use it too. That's that old time cotton picking religion. Bitch, it don't work. Are you okay? No, I'm using this to graduate college, get my degree, and make movie. Well, I didn't sign it. Well, you can't use I said, didn't you sign a release with the school? I had a lady 6 months after I graduate in my DMs. I had to block her, I had to report her, and I had to find the officer in the college that would call them and say, stop harassing our students. Because sometimes you would get in contact with bad characters. I got in contact with a bad character, but I got rid of that motherfucker. He was crazy because he was just trying to get in touch with Polish Bob. That's what Polish Bob. He was like, no, just you. They need to come through you. They were trying to get to him. I was like, no, you're gonna be doing business with me. And then they tried to snatch and turn and sneak on me. And then had the nerve to say, well, we don't need your service anymore, but can you give us this, and that, and that? Get the fuck out of here. I only gave them the I said, no, you can work with the students. I work with the professionals. Well, you were supposed to give us this or that. Where's the paperwork that says that, sir? Because they saw me rising up and through. Oh, I knew they was in that audience when I got that best of show. I know they was there. And I didn't even look for them. I just knew they were there, lurking. Hating, try to hold you back. It's like, I'm just a student. What you gonna do when I, bitch, bye. Man, that lady tried to get me in trouble because she said, you used my image for student projects and you're going to use it for your portfolio in the real world. And I'm like, yes, that was the point. And the president of the college said, well, first sue us first, because if she did something wrong, then I'll sue her. He said, not only did I graduate her, I also voted best of show, and I watched her every move the first day she walked through these doors. What are you talking about, crazy lady? These motherfuckers, that trust, I was beefing before the beef sector ever existed, honey. I got all my chops from the ground up. I don't need no dirt. We had desert sand, baby. Been there, done that. Weirdos, drunk hoes, high hoes, coked up hoes, prostituted hoes, pimps that ain't got no hoes no more. Try to come at Gigi. I'm like, a girl, get out. Come on. Crashing out all over YouTube because you hate and you ain't got no talent. You ain't got no provide. You ain't got no forever videos. You don't know how to use the apparatus. You don't have no vision. You don't have no purpose. You don't have no plans. You don't have no projects. You don't have no retirement. Google don't retire you. Google don't give you health benefits like veterans got. Google don't AdSense report your stuff to the FBI and the CIA and the IRS if they think you attached to the gangland thing. Okay, girl, bye. I ain't got time for these raggedy bitches. I'm gonna click off, eat, and watch a hurricane. Okay, so this one looks good too. And my videos are in chronological order. I'm here talking in real, and it's next tomorrow is attached to this sentence, to this paragraph, to this situation, to this timeline. I'm not skipping over. I ain't leaving nothing out. If you chose not to watch a word of worship, then you missed something because I said it there, and it's on membership only. Thank you very much. Sign up today. Ain't no more explaining. That's what my friend said in my phone. Oh, I've been past that. But it's funny because I've been on this path for the last year and a half. And somebody got a problem with it. And I'm like, well, who are you? I don't know y'all. And my this page is here. And then we'll round it up with these visuals, and I can throw that trash away, and I can feel good and accomplished and productive, and I can keep pushing, and I like what I do, whatever I like. I like my about pages. I might find a mistake here and there. Like the other one had a capital. I lowercase them. I can't be all, OCD'd in the negative way, but I can be it in the positive way because it looks better lowercase instead of larger, right? I get it. So yeah, this looks good. Look, IGGO is F-ish. And I have to know who you are to let you in. But I was putting it on other things. I'm like, stop it. That's not supposed to go over there. Okay, so yeah. And a shout out to Mama Sippin. She does her thing over there on IG, which I enjoy. And I thank you for her support. She's subscribed here. She enjoys my content. I enjoy hers. I get her because she's an old nasty heavy hitter from the originals. But her and Rick and daughter here, woo, Child, they would go. Ooh, I would love when they would just go live and they was listening to each other in the background, and you could hear each other in the background, and they wasn't striking each other, and there was real organic beef, and they would go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That shit was live and litty, and that mother and daughter sipping and tipping. They would okay. They would be talking over each other back and forth. Oh, them was the good old. And daughter would come live in her car. Oh my God, those were the best of the beasts. Those were the best. But y'all take y'all shit down. And people, they don't know. They'll never know. It's gone. I left a comment in Susie Cordon's I sure did. Video, and I said it's gone. That it's just it was beautiful. And it'll never be another original. They will never be, even Wiley tried to get it crack-a-lacking. No, because they didn't get why, they didn't appreciate them. You were supposed to come on here and put your peculiar way on display and get down with the ha and the kiki, but people turn that against people. We had a fat boy and a fat girl. We had a one-eyed bandit, and I had a one-eyed moderator. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be, everybody had a misfit, hit it, let's go, and it was that's what it was supposed to be. But they were protected, they weren't doxxed and hated on and felt lower than and addle. That's not what it was. Wiley wanted to be the one-legged, one-eyed bandit. He wanted that. That was his niche, and that was what it was. And it was safe, and it is safe. It still is safe, because YouTube will not put up with hate. Shout out to the Rainbow Tribe. Anybody out here hating I am in the Rainbow Tribe. I'm an ally. Forget the other members. I'm in the Rainbow Tribe. I'm the A in the ABCs of it all. You hating on me. You telling me what I can and cannot do, and who I can and can't sit with. What are you going to do? Cancel the fashion industry? Cancel the makeup industry? Cancel the talent industry? Cancel the ballet industry? Cancel the dance industry? Cancel the art industry? Who are these? Stop giving these people attention. Stop telling them to come back. They don't belong here. They don't even deserve a YouTube channel. Stop thinking it's cute to say, it's okay, have that person come back. No, that person needs to be canceled and kicked off for 3 years too. Now, I hope Susie didn't learn her lesson, then came out here and gonna figure out, have a good time. But that other bullshit, that does not belong here. That's not safe. That's not smart. That's not why we're here. I'm trying to look for a damn girl. My link. Let me go find it in my phone. So this is my membership. I'm going to find it in my phone. Find a link in my phone. Okay. A lot of channels don't have this privilege. No, you ain't going to be able to see all of that. You can't see it like I see it in my phone. But yeah, when you go down to all my videos downtown in the description box, it will say join the channel to get access to perks. And then you hit the link. And then how do I share? Oh, that looks good on my phone. I thought I copied it. I guess I didn't. See, all these things need to be in place when I'm out there doing it, right? And they are, and they're working, and they look good. I like when Google and anybody in charge can come to my channel and go, oh, wow, she's actually using our product properly. Why can't I get the, okay, now y'all gonna make me mad. So I'm gonna have to go here. Okay, before I share other things. Okay, let's go here. I thought I copied it. But why can't I get it on my phone? About report perks over here. And I've already loaded it with the perks. And people are watching it. And people are appreciating. People are getting it. And now I'm going to, like, for instance, I have different levels. And I'm going to share with you today what I'm going to be doing on each level. Let's just say I meet somebody, a film student. Because people are always walking around. Let me hydrate. Take a sip. Filming. And I always ask and inquire, and we exchange cards and things like that. And sometimes they'll say, can you please teach me this? Or can you go over this? And I'll go, okay, this is how much I charge. Just get the subscribe, get the membership. It's a one-time deal. You don't have to renew. That's how I do. And that will help monetize and lubricate my channel. Sometimes I ask for a cash app. And the first thing they say is, where do I go? Okay. And I need to have that stuff in place already. Not fumbling around YouTube. Okay. I'm trying to see how this is going to work, y'all. I'm trying to get a link. A stankin' linkin'. I babe, just come on here with no beef sector. Her biggest video had nothing to do with beef sector. It had to do with the PPP loan scams. Just start uploading your shorts, hon. Stop hiding in the corners in the dark in the situationship. Come on here loud and proud. Just come on here, smile and go away for 30 seconds just to get you. Come on. Get it. I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna get you. And you're gonna do some content. Okay. All right. Anyway, damn. Why can't I get it? Okay. So here. Oh, that's not a link, is it? Copied. Let me see if it's a link. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. Members. Okay. Let's put that in the chat, and then I'm gonna see if it works. Let's see if it works. I can do whatever I like. Yay! Do whatever I like. See, that's how you have to. See, that's a test run. Yeah, I ain't ready for focus groups. That focus groups, somebody asked me. That's why I'm talking about it. Someone asked, they said, you need to do focus group. I'm like, what are they focused on? I'm just house cleaning. I get what they're saying, and that's in the future, but not now. So sometimes you guys are using words and phrases in the wrong way, and it don't make no sense. Okay, let's do this, because the only way anything would change or stop the process if you show up with 5 movies too. Oh, did I say 5? So there's the link to that. My link is in every video description box, and obviously it's attached to my channel, as you can see. So yeah, these are the different levels. So the Heart of Gold, $2.99 a month. Okay. The Golden Click, $8.99 a month. Okay. Is it? Are we stuck? Is somebody mad? I'm gonna close this as soon as we're done. Okay, here we go. All right. The Golden Vault, $24.99 a month. And the Precious Gold, like I said, is when I'm doing something, or somebody wants me to do something, or if there's in the future, if there's somebody that wants to be that generous, come on with it. But otherwise, we got the $2.99 a month, and I have my fun little badges down there. Each one has it. They just don't show it. I'm not sure why they won't let you see the whole thing down there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing that. Give me a second. I got the beach ball, child. Somebody mad. Who mad? Who mad? I won. Okay. Who mad I won? Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. Who mad I won? There we go. Bloop. Okay. See, because some people, they losing their monetization. And I'm not, never. I even turned my membership off for a year or so because it was a pandemic. And I said, you know what? It's okay. I gave it a break. I didn't need it. I went back to work. It was okay. I was one of the first few channels that had memberships. Why? Because people couldn't keep it. They just kept messing up. They couldn't follow the guidelines. They can't follow rules. Nobody would hire anybody that can't follow rules. I would think. You know, one of the first videos I did was about resumes. Now it's members only. Welcome to Class Culture. So yeah, I have over now for my members 200 videos. Now these videos were available to everyone at one point in time. But here we go. Art Smart, production video, art. Now what I'm going to do on like the script. Okay, if you wanted to learn about script, there it was. Okay. But what I'm going to do is like I'll take that video, I'll watch it, I'll make a script, and I'll produce a video as content over on my Deirdre Helena Filmmaker channel. See how that works? Demonstrates. Yeah, this is caliber of content. So yeah, over two, Horace, all my art. When I worked in the gallery, I gave you a little background about, you know, how I came up and through and how I got job. He was like, you don't need to make no commercial for me. I was like, but I need it to be in my portfolio. He was like, just make videos. You can film anything you want. I don't need a commercial. I'm like, okay. And I did. Trust me, I did. But there I am, art in the art gallery. Art gallery. Okay. And then you saw the Devil Wear gear footage. Yeah, that was a lot. And then this is one of the events I attended, Magic. That was introduced because she would go and film. That's her thing. She films footage for the state, actually. And she needed interns, which is smart on her because that's how she get free work, labor. Okay. But you get things, it's a barter. You get things. And plus, I was a student, so I had to do it. This is my biggest video over on, shout out to Facebook, Helena Arts Face. People watch that video over and over and over again. So that was amazing. So yeah. Then we talked about Me Too, wardrobe, hair. Okay. Now I made night shift and day shift. I will do those in real time. Members only. I talked about lights and TV etiquette, and blow by blow is members only. Yeah. Because I talked about the original days and the original beef and the big dogs and the OGs in what used to be the beef stick before a merge or a purge. Okay. I talked about all the script, film set. Now, Poetry is going to be a venture that I am going to embark on very soon. Okay. But like I said, and shout out to Tita Talks doing her time, unfortunately. What? 2 people I know didn't got locked up. I never met Tita. Me and Tita used to threaten each other. I'm gonna fly into San Francisco. I'm gonna fly to DC, and we're gonna tear up the town and go to jail. Well, I shouldn't have been saying. Well, it's just an unfortunate situation with the baby in the swimming pool and the drowning millions of, unfortunately, children on planet Earth drown. I almost did. It's so weird. I think I did a project about that, a public service announcement project. If I can go through my archives and find it, I'll share it to bring awareness. But it was so heavy. It was during that Casey, when her little daughter died in the pool and she buried the body, and it was terrible. I was like, just call the 911. But she was such a psycho, narcissistic weirdo, abused person by her father. People do the wrong thing every day, all day long. But that, to me, that was so easy. Your daughter died in a swimming pool, called 911, and that'd have been they looked for that body. Her crime was not telling the cops where the body was. Sick. That's when I was introduced to Nancy Grace. I used to be obsessed with her. Shout out to Nancy Grace for coming to YouTube. Shout out to Don Lemon for coming to YouTube. But yeah, I was obsessed. And then that's when me and my daughter used to watch. I thought she was going to be an attorney. We together, especially when I was my mom's caregiver, we would watch live court TV. Remember that crazy lady in Arizona that killed her boyfriend? I forgot her name. Child, the live court TV, that was the thing. But you can't do those no more because they don't want you using their content. So you can't do it. You have to make your own content nowadays. You know, content creators in the merge is mad because other people using each other's content, but they talk about each other. What? Make it their content. It make sense. I don't get it. I don't know how y'all surviving. Y'all are scratching and surviving bad times on YouTube. You ain't lucky you got them. I don't know. I came here with stuff. And I can still leave with stuff. But I gained stuff because I'm here putting stuff on YouTube. Remember Devil Wears Prada? Stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm good. So yeah, look out for that. It's not my problem that these were available for over 4 years and y'all weren't watching. So if it's something you want to engage in, you're probably going to have to be a member and you're probably going to have to watch some of these episodes. Okay. So yeah, crew, audition, storyboard, film, blow by blow, broadcasting, copyright and fair use. Why is Mardi Gras in there? I don't know. Costumes. I was talking about costumes. So yeah, I got to make sure. Why? Because this is what I do. Oh, I also made, what was the name of that playlist? I don't want to say Money Matters. I can't remember the name of the playlist, y'all. But for instance, you know, a lot of actors and performers, and they're not good with money. You know, that's why, you know, they don't know what they're signing. They just want to be on stage. They want to be the star, but they ain't got no money. And that's what a lot of actors unfortunately reveal to you guys. The studios are making money, but they ain't got shit. And they making money off their head. And they sitting at home trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Remember that Cosby actor that somebody found him in I think it was like a Safeway, a grocery store, and he was feeding his family by being a cashier, and some nasty person took a picture and said, yeah, look at him now. He ain't no Cosby kid now. It was horrible. But both sides of the coin were correct. Be careful what you sign. Are you getting residuals? Are you getting a percentage? Do you own anything? I want a title. I don't want a picture in a magazine that somebody gonna throw away and they're gonna forget who you are. I want monthly rolling dollar bills. And I'm not trying to say their names. Because next thing you know, it'll be 10 years from now. You were talking about me. Here's a suit. No, fuck you. So yeah. A word of worship. Members only. Yeah, because I'm going to be adding more things. I'm not losing anything. They need to be members only. They need to be podcasted. I need to make room for new content in the live video lane. You don't need to have 1,600. We're going to have more than that because next year we're going to have 3,000 videos by the end of next year. Plus goals. Okay, deeds. And you don't need to I was wondering how Google was going to handle it. It's perfect. Bundle the videos and make room for what you're doing now, what's relevant now. So they handled that, and I'm happy with it. So I'm going to go real fast because now we all know what's all there. Saturday night is over there. Word of worship. What is the name of that playlist? Let me go look, child. So it's members. Oh, let me go. I'm doing it on my phone. It's just real time. This is how we get down. This is all about me. Okay, what is the name of that playlist where those videos are? So performers, actors, you are the human resource. You are the tool. So this was information that performers, actors, and me needed to know about. So it's all it all matters. Okay. So what is the name of, and I'm gonna put this playlist. It's members only, but I'm gonna put it in my chat, live chat here. Just give me a second. And my playlists are getting more streamlined. I'm moving things away. I am putting things on private. I am membershiping them only. I am podcasting them. I feel better. Okay, business and finance YouTube. Make sure. No, I said YouTube, Deirdre. That was the YouTube one to educate myself. But where are the episodes where I educated my supporters and subscribers and viewers? And if you are a viewer here, I am right now in solidarity with people who are protesting StreamYard, but StreamYard is coming on because I need my bells and whistles. However, I don't have the big, cute subscribe blingy. But do we really have to be telling people to subscribe to us in this day and age? It's free. Welcome, new subscribers. I saw you, boo. Thank you. I appreciate you. But please subscribe to us working hard out here, not for the money, for the algorithms. My algorithms are doing just fine. Thank you very much. Let me see. Okay. Business and finance. There we go. Boom. Because that's, oh, I see. I got to make it public to share it. Copy link. And then I go back, edit, and make it private. Sorry, at the focus. Save. Okay, so now we're here in real time. Okay, October 9th. See, a lot of people, I can tell the lazies. So, biz member only. Members only. Yeah. So, they need financial guidance as well. So that's why I put it. There we go. Did I put it in there? Yes, there it is. Okay, good information. So yeah, almost there. Okay, Art Smart. And that the reason why I brought Tita Talks up is that was her favorite playlist. And so Tita, when you get back, because I know you will be back, and I'll be here with you and for you and to support you. And I'm sure people are gonna try to siphon, suck, mooch, okay, off of you when you get back. I'm going to give you a list of people who hated on you. They better not be in your face. I will jump down from wherever my crown is on my head and make sure she know that. Yeah, don't let them people play in your face. They were haters. They talked about you. They made money off you. I bet you they didn't put no money on her books. They didn't show her no love. And she was one of my original HUGz. I found Tita and brought Tita Talks to Tube Talks. Because I was modding for Tube Talks. I said, have you heard of this lady? I love her. She out here living her truth. And did Tube Talks interview her? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't care. Fuck them. And that's somebody that don't support me, that ain't been around. And I did all that hard work. See, look at God. God's going to bless me. Okay? Ain't nobody going to take nothing from me. God said, okay, well, they didn't care about you, but I care. So thank you, God. So that was just an example of what I've been working on so far in this episode of me. We talked about the membership. So here's a close-up of all the badges. Because I was like, no, why don't I have that? But I did. I was prepared. I have all my badges. I have all the funness. Let's see. And then I'll talk about a little bit of what I'm working on. I talked about that. Yeah, I can make that little. That's for me. I talked about that already. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm going to bring it to you when it's done. Let's see. Okay, this is where we are, right? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So these are the fun badges. I think these go by months. Okay. And from my understanding, because oh God, hydrate, take a sip. Okay. From my understanding, if you were a member before and you member up again, they will reinstate your months or where you stopped or started from. So good on YouTube for that. You know why? It ain't good times. No, it's the hard times. It's people take a break, then they come back, and that's okay. Folks is broke. Folks is unemployed. Folks sometimes get an AdSense check and they don't. So they figured it out. They're like, no, we ain't going to snatch all of that away. I remember when I went back to Wells Fargo and I looked on the paperwork, they were like, oh my God, you've been a Wells Fargo person since 1980 something. I was like, yeah. And they reinstated all of that. Okay, so that's how it should be. Am I right? And then these are my emojis. This is real life. Queen Sheba status, which I am. Shout out to Polish Bob. If people don't know what I mean by that, it was when an African and an Israeli person got married and came together. That's Queen Sheba status. That's what I mean by that. Then you get that gold star, because that's what happens to the Hollywood names, claim, and fame. They get a star somewhere, and then you get a Hollywood. Okay, so my emojis are ready, set, go. Okay. So, what else? And this is what it should look like on a device. Here. I don't know if it is. I don't know. So I think I'm good with members now. There's enough in there. I'm following guidelines. Everything is in place. I have something to offer. I will be doing members only. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's all ready. It is what it is. Please do not take any of my content without my permission. If you're YouTube cameras, you can use my stuff. If you're Couture Bay, AT2, people who I already gave permission to, you can use my stuff. But other people will get tagged, struck, eliminated, bow down. Okay? Ain't nobody playing with y'all. But yeah, let me get rid of the little thing down there so you can see what it says, because that has a lot to do with what I'm going to be doing in members only. Yes, it's going to be super fun. I'm excited. So when you have a lot of visuals, because basically being a cinematographer is pictures that move, okay? So let's just say I'm out on location and I'm trying to find something for a project. Then I boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, I can make that part of my content. So I might make it one picture on a community tab, or I might make it a montage, or I make it old nasty metally. Okay, I'm gonna do what I do. It's a boom, 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 boom. Couture Bay gonna be, hey, it's me. I'm gonna be like, who is this? Oh, hey, baby. Okay, I'm busy. Okay, that's a boom, boom, boom. Okay, so photos and status updates and boom, boom, and I might make it for the $8.99ers. I might. It is what it is. Now the $49.99ers are, business things. You hire somebody to cut your lawn, you pay them $50 a month. Stop playing with me. Somebody are talking about money sector. You ain't got $20 in your pocket. What the fuck? Stop. Don't bring no rainbow or reindeer catch games over here. That time is done. Okay. So I think pictures, stats will be the $2.99ers and some lives. And if I want to do beef sector content, I think that's where it's going to go. The heart of gold. That's me. Okay. But the golden clicks, that's going to be pictures and things. Okay. So I don't do strange things for change. I do stuff for content. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to keep that visual. We're going to just to remind the girls and the boys a couple more times, and then just hit it. Okay, just make it do what I do. Okay. So yeah. So put that away. Okay, good. That was a good hour and a half. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done here for this episode of me. Okay. We did a lot. We did a lot. So here, and regarding memberships, I turned the damn thing on. I did. Because it might be some situations where somebody come over here and try me, and I might have to drag a bitch. And that's what it do. That's what had happened in the original. I don't know what 2.2 is doing. I heard it's dry like a motherfucker. They all get in a room and they say, what happened? What do y'all want to talk about? Did anything happen? Oh, it's bored. Okay, what you want to talk about? Ha ha ha. Joke, joke, joke. Hit my Cash App. But why? So if I have to come on and click and act OG, I will. So I turned on my allow gifts. I did. Oh yeah, I did. And I can still hit a link. I can still join the panel. I can still drop down on the channel that's live. I can still do all that. I'm still here. But as you can see, I'm busy. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna see what they talking about down there. Your name, class, culture, beauty, and status may be publicly visible, and the channel may share them with third parties provide perks. So I was like, I don't like that type of teaching. So I'm gonna see what they're talking about there. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna keep that. I gotta look into that. I don't know what they're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I ain't here to share. The fuck you better pay my black ass. I got a black job on YouTube, and I want my money. Okay, that's it. That's all. Now we are gonna start back because am I the only one that started doing that? I don't know. Look, I'm working on commercials, and my commercial's gonna be by who? Me. Shout out to Oprah. She was on almost every cover of her magazine, and that's it. That's all. So I have to go back and make sure that my accolades, my situationships matter. Has anybody gotten? I counted, y'all, 30,000 views in 2 days. I said, oh, they ain't gonna like that type of teacher. what if I kept on that trajectory like Milton, which we about to click off and watch all night like we stupid. But yeah, we're going to start going live in 2025 on all the social medias. Okay, those are the only ones that I got lined up for now. But yeah, look, boom, 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 boom. That's why it was important to go over to those channels and put those on those about pages and make sure folks do. Baby, people were like, what are you doing? How are you getting your numbers? How are you getting your views? How are you do? Because I was ahead of the curve and I knew what was going on and I knew what was the next step and I knew where they were going. And I was in the background talking to certain people, asking what they were working on, what was their vision, why were they doing this and why were they doing that, and da 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 and da 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 da. For instance, when in conclusion, I'm gonna close it out with my own community tab. Since I've changed when people come over, they see a video, you feature. I've already seen the algorithm shift. I've already seen that. And did y'all see the shout out to the Tropicana? It went down last night and I watched that too. That's why I'm a little groggy because it was my Friday night working and watching that and watching the hurricane. I'm getting my whole life. I love it. I love social media. So in that process, I'm pulling up channels and looking what people are, suggesting and who's getting in my algorithm. It's already working. It's okay. But yeah, it's ticked up from 30 views to 100 views. So it is what it is. And when I start doing more cinematic, as it were, content, it'll just, everything will be ready to go. So thank you for being on the journey with me, because that's where it was always going to be. And I don't understand why people thought I was just sitting in a room waiting for them to come live and say my name. I really don't, because I was so busy over here. Half the time I was asleep. Okay. Whew. And was for free. People was asking me as if I should doubt myself. Oh, you not going to do that for free no more? Hell no, bitch. Do y'all understand what y'all be saying sometimes? And I'm talking in my black dialect, bitch. You want me to sit for 8 hours for free typing in a motherfucker's chat that's lying all day? Are you okay? It was fun for a snicker in a minute. But bitch, now it's time to buy some prime beef. Huh? So I'm going to love my new community. I'm already a part of a community that ain't got no tea to spill. They are holding it for I don't know what. But while y'all doing that, I'm over here doing this. That's all I'm saying. So thank you and welcome, and newness coming soon. And I don't know why they don't close that immediately. And before we go over to my community tab. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm about to click off in 10 minutes. I remember long ago when I was making just uploaded content, people were sharing my stuff all the time. I want people that are non-content creators. I want people that from other sectors to share my stuff. I want people, shout out to Google for giving just people who have a Gmail and have a Google account but don't do content. Thank them for giving them community tabs. People were sharing me. That says 3 years ago. I should have got the date. I'm sure that was 4 years ago. Let me go look in my phone, because that video's still up. That's one of my top videos. It's on fuck shit, but I don't give a fuck. Okay. So that's why I said people like iBabe, and y'all be hiding videos. And I'm like, bro, y'all hiding shit. Fuck them motherfuckers. This military gonna be in town, y'all. We get potty mouth. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, let me share this, y'all. Girl, so I was doing this is old school, 2021. So it was 3 years ago, almost 4. So here, let me share this. Let me share this. What you talking about? Yeah, so if you want to sit next and listen next to and be around next to people who are lying in a purge called 2.2, boo, you do you. I ain't going. Okay? Remember we used to say that in the oil beef sector? I ain't going. Yeah. Look, been there, going forward. Now, these are characters, okay? Because that's what I had to teach somebody what to say, how to say it. These are characters, albeit a cuckoo characters, okay, that I knew and was dealing with way before merge and a purge. So I never feel away when people go out to play and they end up here, there, everywhere. So shout out to Shinna Speaks. Shinna. I think it's Shinna. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask her. I haven't been over there in a minute. I don't know what she up to. She was all in fuck shit. We in the street sector now, y'all. We in 7 sectors, y'all. Okay. Oh yeah, she still be she over there doing her shit. Oh yeah, I haven't been over there in a minute. I might peep in on her. Okay. She doing her thing. Yeah, she growing organically. See, I have more views than she do. I'm not trying to shit on her. I'm just saying we on the same level. And people, they want to try to make you feel like you're not doing anything because you're not involved in anything negative, harsh, or harming, or you're not sitting next to them on their panel or snaking and sneaking and conniving. Nope, sorry. That mean that police officers ain't good. That mean that militaries ain't good. No matter what side you're on, you're for yours. That mean that preachers ain't good. That mean that nurses ain't good. That mean doctors ain't good. That mean nuns ain't good. What type of drug are you on? Put the cigarette down. Forget the crack. You don't sound right. So these are people I already knew. These are idiots I had to talk down from panels because I know they would have probably at it. I'm glad I grabbed her, threw her over there to Octavia No. Okay, that's his name, Octavia No. Because ain't no Vus in it no more. Okay, Octavia No. Then sent his best friend to jail again. Rob is back in jail, y'all. What is YouTube ain't for everybody. That's all. Okay. So that video right now from 3 years ago was just a 5-minute upload before shorts existed, and I was demonstrating what I was just practicing my editing skills, watching F-ish. I can just go back to that. I just might. She'll be okay. No Gigi story time world. She ain't okay. Now she's sitting at Cult, Nature Boy. Now she's sitting next to somebody she don't love, and now they sitting around acting like they doing something. Just because a lot of people watch Rain, that's a Freudian slip, and because Milton and Train Wrecks. Sorry, I get to choose not to be a part of that. I get to say I need alone time. I get to say no. I get to put my priorities first. And here, I think that's what a lot of people struggle with. Not in just social media, any job. When you're trying to gather, engage, and gain, and go forward, and say, okay, what's the next step? Well, I already knew what my next step was, but it's not my motherfucking problem. I met a lot of people that don't even have no stairs, girl. Bye. Things you should never apologize for: needing time alone, saying no, your priorities. What is mental illness? But I say, I call it mental wellness. But yeah, and they still ain't, nobody still ain't. Now, if I'd have hit live, now if I wanted to come up in a merge, okay, I would have hit live and called. Just stand by, Kang. I'm making a point. Shout out to um, you know, Sean Bradley and his crew over in Europe. But if I wanted to just get nasty and gutter and bitter and biting and trash and rude and diabolical, I'd have been like, see, he crazy. He go to a mental hospital. No, that's not what he said. But I'm glad he said it, because guess what? Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody called nobody loop. Ain't nobody called nobody mentally ill. Ain't no, see, Dutch Kettle Love found a new friend, didn't he? Uh-huh. See what you were sitting next to somebody that was setting you up for years and years and years. I never could understand. It was like, Duchess, you don't need that person sitting next to you. Now look at what happened. So the people, now I can see they were the ones suffering from mental illness, not nobody they wanted to stain. Okay. Y'all hold on to them Fort shot. It looks like AT2 about to hit his 50K. Y'all hold on to them 40K and belows. We're going forward. But my advice to some of these people, figure out what YouTube means and you want it to do for you. Because I've always never had a problem picking up my toys and going next, because I knew that storyline would grow and go and get old and get stagnant, and while they were doing whatever they were doing, because I swear somebody is not mentally stable out here. Because I woke up today and somebody said somebody had a strike or whatever. They were like, was that you? I was like, no, I ain't even started yet. They're like, well, shit, your strike might take them out. I said, it always does. I said, what happened? And they told me. I said, oh, shit. All you can do is warn them for the 18th time. So I've been growing my channels organically. Yeah. If somebody mentally ill out here thinks that's not what they want, I didn't ask you. I asked I'm talking about other hating content creators. My heart's about. I'm talking to people who come by and watch and engage and subscribe and recognize. I'm talking to people who get what I have said. I'm not talking to you, boo boo. You're listening, but on the other side of do right, you got to fill in your blanks. You know exactly what to do. Because I'm having fun over here. I've gained like 3 or 4 subscribers here and there, everywhere. I said, hey, welcome. Now I'm obligated to provide content in each of those realms. Okay? So I like the Abbeys. I like the mood. I like what it gives me. Like I said, I don't need to do what a friend of mine was referring to as a focus group. I'll walk up to 2 or 3 people in the street. I survive. I'm looking at this Milton. Oh my God. Yeah, I want them to survive. But I asked them to subscribe, and then I asked them a question or two. I said, okay, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. It's $5 bill. Can you look at this and see what it gives you? What energy does my avatar here? Fun, happy, light, and then I put beauty in there. It's like you're golden. I'm a senior citizen. They're like, oh, okay, I get it now. Now that you explain it, golden hearts. Yeah, even the phrase "you have a heart of gold." Okay, all of that. They were like, oh yeah, like it. They don't even talk about my Bernice. I live in San Francisco. Everybody got purple hair. Some of them got striped with a bow on top. Nobody cares. You are not the caliber of character nor content that I desire. So we're even. Okay. So some of these are throwbacks. Some of them matter to me. Some of them are very meaningful. Some of them are good omens to me. That's why I'm going to stick with these until future notice. Okay. So, yeah. So those are the channels that I shared. So the interviews. Okay. The shorts, more shorts are coming. I had so much fun with this app. I will be doing more. Okay. They're harmless. They're funny. Tomorrow. Oh, I didn't refresh this. It's okay. I already got 10 already scheduled. I think I put it in the chat. It's over on the community tab. Yeah, I pushed it back. I was like, shit, maybe I won't have to strike it. It is what it is. I'm going to talk about the equinox in the closer to the full moon. I did that on purpose. And then we're going to go back into whatever I like. And I'll probably have StreamYard turned on by then. But I just wanted to show some solidarity to the people that are striketh the amount of the cost. If. Okay. A little Shakespeare. If there. But I don't know why they're not showing. And I did go and ask the Google folks. I said, those are not my most popular videos. So they're working on that. I said, yeah, I know you lying. I got videos that are like 8K. I know you lying. Are you hating? Are you hating? Are you hating? And then we got the members only, which it looks weird, but I can get over it. I guess it was timelined. So whatever I talked about here, then I followed it up here, then I jumped back there. You know, I get it. It's not going to be all in sync. Okay, visually, aesthetically, I can get over it. But only beauty, cosmetic, wellness. I'm super, super excited. Now here, I had already done a Fashion Friday. So make up is fashion. Okay, hashtag 25. That's a good video. That video is sort of like a jump off because makeup is entertainment, Hollywood, whatever. So it's just a natural progression to where I'm going. And I might as well use, like Oprah put herself on front of her magazine, Gigi Darling gonna put herself on the front of her YouTube channel. Okay, until other things, the retirement and the stuff. But this one is members only, hair, do, and makeup boo on the film set. You don't even get in front of the cameras without it. You have to have, number one, you have to be in good shape. Seriously, even as a big person, because filming is laborious and acting is an art, but it's also a sport. Okay, it is a performance. You're using your people on Broadway be working day and night, be moving and sweating and costumed and under hot lights and everything. You can't be dropping down from a heart attack, right? Okay. But yeah, your endurance and stamina has to be amazing or they ain't gonna hire you. You're gonna get fired. So that's your first stop before you even get in front of the camera. So motherfuckers out here talking about you shouldn't wear wigs, you shouldn't wear makeup, you nappy and happy and ashy and rashy. No. You don't see none of that on the didn't public service announcement. You cannot be in a peer or in my age range. We grew up in the MTV era. Everybody had, Motown had wigs. Diana Ross wouldn't be her without a wig. The Supremes. Okay, what do we stop it? You're jealous, you're mad, you could never. You're just the audience. Sit down, shut up, or go do something else. What is, who are y'all listening to? I don't, done. What are you saying? And then the same person is know what they're doing. The narcissist is trying to tell that wonderful girl or boy, you don't need that to get them to look down. So they won't look their best. So they won't get their hair pressed. So they won't put no beauty or pretty or funness on their head like Cleopatra did. Cleopatra wore makeup and wigs. She was the queen. No, that's just them trying to beat that person down and get them to do something they want them to do, to control them. But get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna wear more Bernices. I'm gonna put more makeup on. I'm gonna have more costumes on. You're gonna see me more in shorts and videos and pictures. More stuff for my channel. That's how we gonna rock and roll. And in conclusion, yeah, anybody listening to some regular motherfucker, it's a girl, bye. So we talked about memberships, about the channel, told you guys what I did, showed some videos, gave you some enlightenment, some affirmations, talked about podcasts. Girl, bye. Stop wasting your time with people with mental illness and focus on your own mental wellness. Get on your own path to stay in flux with what you're doing. Make it make sense. Anybody can come to my channel and say, okay, I get every step you took. I'm like, oh, okay, so that person just hating and they're jealous and they're trying to make my organic storyline theirs by whatever they was trying to do. Okay, no, before I share this, I want to share this. They're like, yeah. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because they don't matter. I'm just going to demonstrate it. Okay, keep it 100. Okay, we are going to demonstrate. Sorry. Okay, here. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to demonstrate, and I answered that text. But this is a video I made a long time ago. It's 18 minutes. Should I show it? Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah. Or should I share? Should I say that for tomorrow? I'm gonna say that. That's what we're gonna do. Mama say, Mama Kusa. Is Michael here? Yeah, I'm gonna say that for tomorrow. Let's in conclusion it. It's 2 hours. And I want to watch the eye wall in the hurricane. Okay. Ooh, that was a little nasty throwback. Mama say, Mama Kusa. Mama say, Mama Kusa. Mama say, I still got my fun. Still got my comedy. I still got my levity. I still have my funness. I'm happy. I'm free. I ain't got no motherfucking fake ass phony mod sticks. Shout out to the mod sticks, Couture Bay, Gotti, a couple other people y'all need to know. Shout out to all of y'all that support me, that talk in the background, that they could never, they would find a bridge and jump. Okay, they never. Hashtag to hashtag. I was about to say hashtag to hashtag. Shout out to hashtag 25, still alive. This is where we are at. I keep losing money, y'all, for good reasons. Because I told you I have a bet on the floor. They're like, I bet you can't go 7 days without posting. I'm like, but I have to post. They're like, no, what you can do is engage with your other channels. So that's what I've been doing. I've been writing them here over Class Culture Beauty. So they said, no, the point is to go start posting on those channels. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I love my people. They give me hope, beacons to drag me out of the fuck shit. Okay. So here is Vlogtober and me from October 2021 to 2024 editions. Class Culture Playlist episodes 1 through this is the caliber of content. Yeah, the caliber of content. And yeah, I like when people say certain things because I just like they do go over and use other people's stuff. I can use their stuff too. This is the caliber of content we're talking about. A shout out to Vlogtober. We are walking in the woods, solo dolo, YOLO and getting all the good breezes and airs and exercise. Because we're alive. Okay. So yes, here. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I told y'all I'm here over there. And what I'm doing, I'm posting all these YouTubers that are chasing the hurricane. Okay, and whatever else I find. So okay, I can do that. But look at God. YouTube told me, okay, that I'm doing just fine because YouTube said people are finding you, Deirdre, not from panels, but from your channel pages. They're finding you from your channel pages. They're finding you from your notifications. And they're finding you from your subscriptions feeds. So shout out to the content creators that make real content that are subscribed to my channel because we're feeding each other. And if I'm not subscribed to you, it is what it is. Have a nice day. Good luck. But I have kept some subscriptions because I believe you're on my side. You correctly shout me out. You don't try to slight me. You don't try to do things in my face. You don't play in my face. You can answer an email. If I ask you for something, you give it and I reciprocate it. Or you either ain't got the balls because they stuck to a wall somewhere because you get in front and backside and you ain't got time to be my friend because you ain't right within. Okay, see how I did that? That's easy. I am going to make a rap song. Okay. Fuck what you heard. So this is me over here being me. It's gonna be so easy. Just beauty, no beef. Thank you. Just me. Okay. I'm gray rocking a 2.2. I'm not a part of that. I do what I do for me, not for somebody. It's not my job to click YouTube and pay somebody else. It's not my job to click on YouTube, hit on somebody's panel, sit there for 5 hours and not get paid. No, are you okay? Sorry, I can't. I have to walk my unicorn. Yeah, I'm me, a veteran with free healthcare, and I don't deal with hateful people no more. Okay. Thank you, Hearts of Gold. That was this episode of Vlogtober, the me edition. Now it looks like the Milton is down to a 2 point hurricane. Thank you, God. Now that's not good, but it's better than a 5. I kind of thought it would lose some of that in the ocean or the Gulf, as they call it. But yeah, thank you, Jesus, because that would be horrendous. That's 2 hurricanes. Okay, I said it. I was scared. I was scared. That's 2 hurricanes in 2 weeks. That's why it's important to vote via mail. Because now they got to run around town trying to figure out how, shout out to the future and beyond, right now in real time, how to vote. What's going on? Stand in line where? Anybody got time for that? Okay, so this is the new digital world. We can do better, and it's an internet. It's really, the internet is really a culture. It really is. Now I can't worry about what criminals do and copycatters and piggybackers and I heard her say that. Now I'm gonna say that in front of my 10,000 people, but then I'm gonna lose my page because I'm gonna fuck shit and I don't admit and I share nothing about me and she shares everything about her and she backs it up with stuff and it's like, go get help. I've been a part of internet culture since I was in high school. My mother was a school teacher, brought a computer home. We sat and looked at it like, what? I think I had a Barbie doll in my hand. Like, what is that? It's not cute. I can't put no pink dress on it. Okay. She would just be like, just look at it, just type something, just plug it in, just floppy disk it. You know, preparing her children. All of us graduated from college with our calibers of education. I'm studying for my master's. So I'm confused why there's not more of Gigi Darlings. Yeah, so going forward, I get to focus on myself. Do you know how good that feels? And every once in a while, if I want to pop in, if I see something good, if y'all offer something that's important to me or that makes sense to me, then I'll participate. Otherwise, I'm good. Thank you, Hearts of Gold. See you tomorrow. Hit all the reminder buttons because YouTube said that my notifications are working. YouTube said, you did that. You did that. YouTube said it's the 10th and you killing the Vlogtober. You there like swimwear. And let me put number 10 in the chat. Yeah, let me go find number 10 and put it in the chat. And yeah, and going forward, I will have nothing but good graces and good things to say, but you have to earn that. Okay, you have to put in your work too. You have to be on my level. You have to be able to say, yeah, Gigi, somebody got on my panel once and said that. I think it was Rebel Son. He said, just keep doing what you're doing and don't look back. And that's what it is. See, everybody has a different purpose. Everybody is a different character. You can't compare. That was never the goal. You don't get on a basketball team to compare. Everybody has a position. You only have to play your position. You have your position because the forward might be the better dunker. You know what I mean? You play your role. You use your talents to gain and to earn and to go forward. And that's what I've done. I have no regrets because I was smart enough to see the doom and the gloom and the criminal and the criminal. And I said, they can't even come over here to play. They ain't got what it takes to sit next to Gigi and the Darling. It was fun while it lasted, but it's time to move forward. Been moving forward for a whole year and a half. I think after my daughter graduated from college, I said, okay, that's a marker. And I think I came on live with the same outfit, my mom's dress. I wore my mom's dress to my daughter's graduation. It was so big, it wasn't even funny. But I wanted a piece of her there. Okay. Somebody else could have been in there with me too. But that's not the point. The point is I did it. And I had old nasty Bernice on. Because my daughter, she was like, no, put it on. I said, no, it's your day. I don't want to outshine you or out look you. And she like, no. And everybody else had colors. And the only thing I regret was not having a sign. But I had my bag of fun. But, you know, it was okay. But yeah, I came live. And even that night, the devil was mad. Good. Stay there. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.